Ooh, ayy, finally got that deal, got a pen in my hand. Ooh, ayy, like how you tryna buy who the hell I am? You can keep your cash, I'm not that broke. I won't sign no contracts, I do me. Y'all are canceled, stealing people's dreams, how can you sleep? It's all rap hoes, throwing cash in Lambos. I'm independent till I'm dead, I quit the music industry.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go, guys. I am going to have to go. Just a second. I'm gonna go turn that light off. There's a light behind my.
Oh, I
screen.
can see it through the green screen. Yeah,
I didn't even notice it. So handle these guys.
I will handle it. I will handle it. So, how is everybody doing? Oh, let me get my glasses on here. Game of Thrones. How are you, Josh? Let me tell you, the Gargoyle Gecko's doing great. I will get that video up next week because my brother went home yesterday. I just haven't had time to do it, you know. So that. Oh yeah, with the light above his head, he's got an idea, huh? It's a good one. Yeah. And then I got the gecko from, which we'll talk about. I got another African fat tail. I picked it up from Luna. Luna Gecko's the man, Big G. So how is the gecko I sent you doing? I got something on my glasses there. I got to get it off. They came the same day. That gecko and the other gecko both came on the same day. It's pretty cool. Getting 2 boxes in one day. So nice. Yes. It was a good one. It was a good box, and yep. That gargoyle, he's all living it up now. Oh, that'll be good to see. When you know, if you get if you get eggs, you gotta let me see when they hatch because I want to see what he produces for you.
Who's got eggs?
No, well, I got eggs.
I don't got eggs. I burned all my eggs. No, I didn't. So I'm gonna turn that into.
Josh said he paired that one up already. I sent him to. He decided to pair it to
Purple
a
head.
good one. Mm-hmm. Yep,
Purple head's insane. I don't have purple head.
No,
I don't have purple head.
but he said you had a good idea. Must have had a good idea because the light bulb went on above your head.
I know. Tell me about it. Oh, I forgot to turn it off.
So how are things going with you, Gary?
It's going.
How did you get everything cleaned up from the big storm?
Not really. I got them cut up. They're in piles in the backyard. I've been lazy.
Was it a
Got
crazy
twisters,
storm?
twisters, and I don't know. Some people said there was a tornado, and some people said it wasn't.
If it's the top of the trees all sheared off and not the whole trees, it's usually like a small tornado or something.
They're like random. Tanisha's
and
here.
if trees are facing different directions, that's usually another sign. Tanisha.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. I don't even know. I've been kind of like Josh messaged me today, make sure we're gonna go live. I'm like, well, yeah. And then I got home and I laid down with my grandson on the floor, played with him until I came down here. That's all I did is laid there with him. He was like touching and I was smacking my head because he's 8 months old.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, whatever. I'm just gonna sit and chill.
I was waiting for you to say. The next thing you know, you were waking up to come down the stairs or something.
And I came down here and I
Excuse me.
turned on Tom, set this all up because I'm lazy. I'm gonna admit it, I'm lazy. I didn't set up nothing for this show. I gotta start doing that. And then people can share it and say, hey, it's gonna be this time. Not mean a Pop-Tart.
Frank the Tank said he might not be able to make it. He put that at the very top, so that's understandable, though.
Frank! Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We're still rocking.
Yeah.
So anything new happened your way?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I didn't put videos out because I had family come in. But I got a gargoyle gecko from Game of Thrones there. And Big G, I got an African fat tail albino stripe female. Yep.
I gotta get something from Big G. Well, I'm getting them Black Knights. Not homie. Yeah, I'm gonna get them Black Knights off Big G.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
My thing's not like. Oh, what Matt says. Matt says he's gonna make leopard geckos cool again. Sweet.
I thought they were always cool. Just saying. I don't know.
I know what he's saying because there's not many. I mean, there's not many of us that go after the pretty stuff. You know. I mean, I think that's what he's trying to say is he's gonna make pretty stuff. Some breeders only put out the cool stuff they do. There's byproduct in everything we do.
Of course.
So I mean, Matt's a good guy. Matt makes some really cool stuff.
Yes. Oh, sorry to hear that, Tanisha.
And it's marketing too. I mean,
yeah.
I don't make cool stuff. Every single person is better than me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just breed my geckos and they sell, so I'm selling geckos.
Whatever it is, right?
I get people at Reptile Expo saying they wish I wasn't there. I'm more expensive than everybody else.
I don't know.
I mean, I do have $50 geckos, but I don't know. Oh, he's always going to make... Matt's a different breed. He's good at what he does. He's good at what he does.
He's got an eye to look at stuff and know what it's going to turn out to look like to a point.
He's driven. He likes doing it. Do I think he does it for fame? No. I think he likes doing it.
Yeah. Unlike us, we're doing it for fame, right?
Oh, yeah. I better be famous. Tell you the truth, I don't even try, guys. I don't know. I mean, I send stuff to people, and they're like, oh, my gosh, it's just better. I'm like, sweet. I get that problem where I see my geckos every day.
Yeah.
So I dumb them down. I'm like, oh, they're not that good. And when someone else sees them, they're like, oh, whoa. I'm like, I see them every day, you know?
Well, that's what happens. You see them every day, and then you get used to it. And it's not like something special anymore. But it's got a special to you, but it's not like, you know.
I like the normal stuff, the het-free stuff, and we're gonna need it eventually. Eventually, everyone's gonna breed everything together. It's gonna pop out normal again. I might be in between price wise at the show. Some folks sell poor looking geckos for cheap. Well, Josh, that's my get go. Some people get mad at me because I sell like raptors pretty cheap compared to some people. This is like your base raptors, not insane, and your single gene animals like Eclipse het stuff and Tremper het stuff. I sell them for $50, but I sell them with known genetics, and I do that purposely. They're byproducts from my high end stuff, and then my high end stuff. I mean, there's people that can actually tell you. I price my blood sometimes at like $1,500, $2,000. Some of my stuff at shows. So, I mean, I got the super high end stuff and I got the super low end stuff, and I try to take care of everyone in between. And I don't even really compare myself to anybody else. I don't care. It'll bother me none.
Now, do you base your price on what you would pay for it if you were to buy it, or do you base it on like, I don't want to sell this, so this one's going to be super high?
Both.
Both.
Like I'll put stuff like Matt, if he's going to be in here, bought a clotted blood off me I had for a high price, and then when I started thinking about it, I'm like, that's too cheap, and Matt came up and wanted it. I could have refused the sale to Matt. Not Matt Baronic.
Yeah.
Another Matt. And I was like, well, it's priced for that, and he bought it. He took it. I had another vendor that was going to buy it at that price too. That vendor was Dab Exotics, and Dab Exotics didn't get it because I said, well, if it's there at the end of the show, you know, and
yeah,
Clotted Blood's insane. I don't care. Worth $1.
Yeah.
So I kind of do both. I mean, there's stuff that I don't feel like banded raptors. Banded raptor's not really a raptor. I'm gonna poke you in the face.
Boop.
I don't sell them for $200-300. I sell nicer stuff. I sell nice stuff for a higher end.
Yeah. I've had people.
Josh is gonna get mad at me here in a minute.
Why is that?
I sold a Max Snow white and yellow Tang Tremper last year, September, for $800
Wow.
at an expo.
I had somebody contact me about my one. They're like, how much you want for that? I'm like, it's not for sale yet because I don't even know what it's going to look like yet when it's done. You know, they're small. I'm like, no, it's not going nowhere.
What would you think? That white gecko I have, it's a gem snow white and yellow Tremper albino. I don't know if I can find it. Can I find it? I think I said just a gecko, didn't I? Let's see. I got so much crap on my page. I'm such a bad breeder. I'm being such an asshole today. Oh, right here. I'll show you. Like this right here.
Ooh,
And that's
nice,
not
though.
that centerpiece right there, right here, is not a scar. It's actually like a different color. It's actually pretty cool.
That looks cool. You can tell it's not a scar because of the.
Yeah, it's
what's
got
name?
highlights. That's a gem snow. That's a gem snow white and yellow Tremper albino, and it's possible head eclipse. So I mean, I don't know what I'd price that at. I mean, genetic wise, it's pretty powerful.
I like the gem snows. They're pretty cool.
Josh, you're amazing, bro. Don't let down. You're awesome, bro. You're the same level as me. You produce amazing stuff, and I'm not just saying that. You take even Cypher out. You hit Cypher, which is I'm so awesome. That's so awesome. You produce amazing stuff out of Game of Thrones, and you care about the hobby. That right there puts you at the top.
Well, I could tell you he does because I got the what's name from him. Very healthy. Wait, I'll do a video. I'm gonna do a video on it. The gargoyle gecko. Beautiful stuff.
That's what I'm saying. He's a good guy, and Josh makes some awesome stuff over there.
Yep. I've been watching. I've been looking at some of the stuff he's been hatching out. It's nice. I was like, whoa, good stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Is everyone? Matt said something. I watched the video, and Matt said something. Don't breed what everyone else is going after. Breed what you want, and I agree with him 100%. I've been saying it every day. I tell you that all the time. Breed what you want. Take what you want.
Oh, I know you didn't get Josh, but still, beautiful animal. But I've been looking at the stuff you have been producing.
Josh, I've been watching you. I see you, bro. I see you. I want everyone to succeed. The more people that's like Game of Thrones and Josh, and the more people like you, DA Exotics, and it's good for the hobby to have this diversity. And when I say diversity, is honest and morals for the hobby and what's good for the hobby. I mean, like Bubba, he is so modest, but his clown stuff's
Insane.
I'm gonna say it. It's probably the best in the country. There's just so much good stuff out there, and when I look on Morph Market, guys, I look at Morph Market and I'm like this: drab, drab, drab. Then it'd be a few drab, drab, drab. And every time I click on someone's stuff that's nice, it's someone I know. And I don't even look at the names. I don't look at names, so I click it. I don't look at prices. I don't look at anything. I just look at the geckos, and if something catches my eye, I click it. And then there's been times that I send stuff to like someone like, do you know this person?
I know, Adam, what's up? I do know that you can go on Morph Market, though, and look and say, well, I could see why this is priced so low. You know, you can look at it and know.
I was just joking around in a chat the other day. I'm like, I wish I could block people in Morph Market. And not being mean, it's just I know I wouldn't buy off them. So I wish I could block them. I wouldn't buy any geckos off of them, so I wish I could block it.
Yeah, so you don't have to look at their stuff.
Yeah, so I can just skip over it. But there's some new breeders on there that, I mean, I might take a chance on and buy a male and test it out. You know, I don't care if it takes years to test something. I don't care. I mean, that's all I got is time, unless I die tomorrow.
He says you can block on Morph Market.
Really? I'm going to have to look that up. Really?
Now, do you mean blocks so you don't see their advertisements completely? That's what you want, but I'm asking them if that's what they...
I mean, let's be honest. I want to block BHB mainly. And it's not because I hate him. I just don't want to see his geckos.
No, well, he floods the market with it.
I mean, there's no way. I mean, give an example. I have a younger breeder that came to me and wanted to trade stuff to me. And I started asking questions, and he got his breeder from BHB. And I said, sorry, but I'll make you a deal, but I don't want your geckos. I just didn't want... I don't resell other people's geckos, one. And I wouldn't breed them. I just wouldn't do it. Hey, doing the same thing I would do. I'm not being even mean about it. I know I wouldn't buy from that person. So I just wanted to block them and be done. So I can see everyone else's geckos. I want to see other people's. Like, I was on there the other day looking at Cypher.
There you go, another one. There's the other one I want to block.
The only one I want to block too. Guys, I mean, Brian Barczyk loves animals. You cannot take that away from him. I just wouldn't buy geckos from him. That's just me. But you'll never hear me, say that he does not love animals. He does. Just like Jay of
Prehistoric Pets.
Prehistoric loves animals. Now, would I do what he does? No. So, no. It is what it is. This is kind of a chill day.
Yeah, it's kind of a...
Yeah, see, watching is fun. I mean, guys, if you guys knew where Brian came from to what he's done, it is drastically different. I have a stripe hatchling holdbacks. Oh. But, I mean, Brian Barczyk, I mean, when he started Snake Bites, he just had all his animals in rack systems and stuff like this. Mm-hmm. And he stepped up, and them cages, let's be honest, who else has their animals in cages like that?
Yeah, no, I got you, because he does a good job.
Yeah, I mean, he is getting new people into the hobby, and that is something that we drastically need. I just don't want to buy his geckos.
Yeah, that's what what's they said there. Like, Brian's cool, but just not his geckos. Yeah, I understand that. Adam's got some cool stuff. Have you seen some of his stuff?
Yeah, Adam's got some cool stuff. Adam's got some cool Black Knight stuff, and he's been hatching out some Bell White and Yellow stuff that I'm kind of jealous over. I should be hatching some pure white and yellows here soon. I already got some people fighting over it. I have one female macularis bred to a pure white and yellow. One. So let's say, and here's the problem, guys. She's only laid one egg 2 times. One egg.
Well, so, I'm on the list, so you give me no.
Yeah, so we'll see. I incubated one for male, one for female. I don't know why this female did this last year. She gave me 8 eggs, eight, maybe 10, but it was like 8 or 10. I call her Stubby because when I bought her off Steve Sykes, she had a stub tail. Now that I've got 2 visual, okay, what do we got? Now that I got 2 visual cipher males, I'm hoping for more eggs so I can incubate. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I have one female that hasn't ovulated yet, and she's... Well, now that you got visuals, you can make hets.
Oh, yeah, always. That's a good...
I mean, now... Is your ciphers just possible het marble eye? I have one female that hasn't ovulated yet, and she is the one I bought as 100% het. There... Whoa. But so you got that's actually pretty cool.
Yep.
I mean the cipher stuff, you got it directly from John, so it's just possible at Marble Eye. It don't even have albino line in it. So you got pretty open there, right?
Only small possibility of Marble Eye.
Oh, even just a small? That's kind of cool.
Now, if it was a small possibility of Eclipse, I could prove that Eclipse out to you. Just send it to me in a second. Everything
Marble
I
Eye's
get got
kind of
clips.
fallen off. Marble Eye's kind of fallen off. That's another one of them hidden genes that if you could get cleaned up and you can get some Marble Eye, that's kind of a gene that's fallen off the wayside.
There's a few of them that have fallen away off the wayside over the years.
Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
I have 166% possible het bell, and one het tramper male is clean. Dad, that's good news. That's good news. I love it. I want Josh to hit it big. I mean,
So do
he's
I.
Cypher. I mean, like I told everyone, I can count on one hand the people that have Cypher. I can count on one hand. So there might be more out there, but that I know of.
You're in a unique club.
So, he rolled the dice. He was gambling. He talked to Big G and gambled at the casino. If you search breeders, if you search breeders, you'll go to I believe you. Oh, follow block. Yep. Yeah, I have 2 animals up on Morph Market. I got some inquiries about them, and they're both male, and I don't know. Every single person goes, "You got pairs," and I'm like, I only have males. Only females I have that I'm letting go right this second are rainwater stuff, which is weird. Which I'm thinking about not breeding as much rainwater stuff this year. They've been kind of hard to get rid of for me.
Yeah.
I price them at $200 a piece, and they move, but they don't move like bell stuff and all that. So instead of producing like 100 of them, I'm gonna go down to like 40.
Well, if they're not big movers, then what's the point of?
That's it. I'm gonna make 40, and because I want some higher end quality. I want some really tangy stuff, and then I do have some that I've reversed that I bred to Macularis last year that produce hets that I got eggs from the het because I'm trying to get the tang out of it. I know it's weird, but that's what I'm trying to do. I just want the rainwater. I'm just trying to reverse engineer everything.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting to some base stuff. That would be cool to work with, some base stuff that you can put to stuff and make, what you want to do.
I kind of want to send you some females so you can, have them females. Females are more powerful because one male can go to so much stuff. So I want to get you some females. And what's cool is everything from the white and yellow that's bred to Macularis, the byproduct is going to be just pure Macularis. And then I got the Macularis. Then I also have the pure white and yellow I bred to a pure patty stuff. So I'm going to have, white and yellow patty.
They'll be cool.
I'm going to do some stuff. I know this has been done a lot of times. I'm going to try to make some orange patties. I'm going to take my good blood stuff and see what happens. I don't know. It's probably going to be yellow. We'll see.
I told you I'm going to take them 2 females that I produced that are really orange, and I want to go the deepest orange I can get with them.
I'm thinking about buying Magma. Thinking about it. Because I got Inferno. Not many people know that. I have Inferno. I have 8 female Infernos. And then 2 males. But I don't breed Inferno to Inferno. So all my stuff I produce is like Inferno crosses. I kind of mess with it. I got Inferno blood crosses. I got M2 Inferno. M2 is just a tangerine line. That's mine. MP Bloods. You know what I'm that's what I'm going for. Blood's my best tangerine I have. So I will have those.
That would be pretty cool to see.
Right now, my M5, the one I tested for 5 years, he is being bred to 2 amazing looking bloods, like ungodly amazing bloods. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. I put blood into everything because that's what I like. I like blood.
I love the colors of blood.
I do have a heart for Inferno though too. I do have some stuff for Inferno. Inferno's a cool brand. But it's so hard to find the old ones like Electric and stuff. It's so hard. And Fire or Hot Gecko. How many people know what Hot Gecko is?
What happened to all them people that did them?
They just fade away. I mean, gecko breeding's not for everybody, and people come in for 8 to 9 years, and it's just it's a chore to have geckos, and then they just kind of fade away. Everyone just kind of fades away. or they'll fade away for a little bit and come back, and fade away and come back. I mean, it's a reptile hobby. Not many people could be like a Steve Sykes or JMG. Well, JMG kind of faded away a little bit too. But like the Steve Sykes and the Mark and Kim Bells, even though Mark and Kim Bell only breed for pet stores now, but
didn't JMG move to other things though? Like he didn't get out of the hobby; he just not.
He's always done hog nose and corns. That's
he?
what people thought when he was breeding leopard geckos back in early 2000s and to 2004, 2006. He had hog nose there. He had a hog nose collection no one knew about. I mean, it was huge. And what I used to talk to Jeff Jr. about is he was so good at selectively breeding. I said, if you put that into snakes, dude, it's going to be insane. And that's what he did.
He was pretty young when I first.
Mm-hmm.
When he first came in, I was like, "There's a young guy doing it."
Well, him and his dad, him and his dad. Senior's good people too. Junior and senior are good people. There's videos out there with me with JMG shirts on and vending shows with them. There's stuff because they got me into geckos. JMG got the ones that got me into geckos. I used to say four-leggers sucked. Now look at me.
So, what do you think about garter snakes?
My boy Miles is all over it. Oh, dude.
Is he really? Yeah, I don't ever see anything, though. I've seen a couple pictures here or there, but I don't ever see him.
He's got... I don't want to ruin it for people, because I don't know if he's released all of it. I know what he's got, and... there's not many people in the country that has what he has all in one place. Like, he's going to be the garter snake king, I think. I'm rooting for him.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, so garter snakes are fun. I tell people whatever trips your trigger when you get into reptile hobby, go for it. Don't let anyone tell you different. If you want to breed matamatas, go at it. Breed matamatas.
See, here's the thing. I like hognose. I like everything. No joke. And I've worked with almost everything you can think of. But there's certain things as I get older now that really catch my eye, like hognose again, and geckos.
Hoggies are nice. Hoggies are fine.
Garter snakes are definitely one that catches my eye big time.
Talk to Miles. Miles is probably, in our group of my circle and your circle, all that, Miles is probably the man to talk to. I do know he has garter snake babies every year, but he's got some insane stuff. Just send him a message. He'll hook you. You'll keep it knowledge. Miles is my homie. Do you know what that tells me, Jay? You need to do it. If you're interested, you can contact me directly. I can export to Canada. I always tell people larger orders are cheaper to do overall per gecko. But we can hook something up. And if you don't like what I have friends. I got almost in anything you want that we can import to Canada for you. And if you see something Andrew likes and Andrew has for sale, I can help him export to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not a big deal. You could be the first person there that's doing it all. Well, there is someone up there in Canada that does a lot, but Tuggers, the urban gecko, the urban reptile.
I knew who you were talking about there when you were saying that.
But yeah, Jay, we could hook you up if you just contact me on. You can do Fauna Radio, you can do Gary Orner Exotics, anywhere you want. You just send me, say you're looking for Canada. If I don't have something you like, I can put you in contact with someone that has something you like and can export to you.
Yes,
and we'll get you taken care of. But Canada has great people. Holy kills it in Canada too. See, there's Holly. There's a lot of stuff that we can get you in contact with people in Canada too. There's a lot of people. Well, networking is what we do. And I fell into the Blood Project. That's what I'm talking about. Fell into it. Yeah. I like that. Blood's special to me because that was the tangerine I knew. It blood hypo. Kind of my thing. I get told that I have some nicer bloods. There's nicer bloods out there than mine, but I think they're crosses, but it doesn't matter. Tangerine's tangerine. Just pick the orange gecko you like.
Yeah. That's what I say.
Just pick that orange gecko that you like and roll with it. But you got Murphy's. You got Murphy patternless eggs, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. She's a good producer now, man.
I think I
She's
just need to
dropping
hook you
them.
with a pair of Pures this year. This said you
Yeah,
have
these are,
Pures.
of course, Tremper.
Yeah. I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure I had so much bread. I wanted to make sure that there's no albino in them. And
Hmm.
now this year, I might let some of the pures go to like friends, and then I'm gonna breed, siblings together to make, just to double check stuff. But
Yeah.
I mean, I've been breeding them so long.
Murphy Powder, this was the very first gecko I ever hatched out, like 15 years ago or so, maybe longer than that.
Patty
Long
is
time.
Patty's awesome.
I sent you that picture. I was holding on my little fingers.
Oh. Patty's got a lot of history behind it. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Scaled up. I'm going to be at my first expo in over 6 months, I think.
That'll be great to see.
I'm not going to have much, but we're going to do it. I might only have like 15 geckos, seriously. I might have 15. I'm going to just be light. Taking basically males I don't want to breed.
How is your alligator lizards doing?
They're doing good. I think she's grabbing again.
There you go.
I think she's grabbing again. But I just left them together.
Do you know how to sex them when they're little, or can't you sex them?
Not when they're little. I can tell when they're adults. You pop them like snakes.
Okay. How long? Now, your ones that hatched, how far are they before they're adults now, like an adult size?
I got 6 of them. Or 5 of them, sorry. 5. There's 5. They're all just under adult, and they're about a year old.
Yeah, I know it's been a while.
So I don't know, but they're all housed individual. No, I'm gonna set them up in a big cage, and I'm gonna let them be grouped because they can be grouped. I believe if it's large enough, the males will fight though. So I'm thinking if I do large enough and I do females and with one male.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to a few people to find out, but they're cool. They hide all the time. Like you never see them, like ever.
Yeah.
I go in there and I got these clay pots, and I pick them up and look at them and all these. I'm like, whatever.
Do you? I meant to ask you. Do you do morning geckos at all or no?
I don't do them for one reason. They get out.
They get out. That's what everybody says.
No, I don't want to do them. I'm like, I already
These are
got
so tiny.
Yeah, I already got problem with the roaches. Hissers and all that. So, because hissers climb the sides.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't do mornings. What's a house geckos? I don't do. I want to do flying geckos though.
They would be cool.
I got fanfoots, but they don't give me eggs.
No,
I don't get nothing from them. They're just there.
Do you have any idea as to why, or is it like, are they hard to produce? I've never worked with those.
They shouldn't be, but I mean, they're sticky foots. That's why I call anything that goes on glass.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 2 males in there, and I think the rest are female. And unless they lay them and I don't see them, and the babies are hard to find because it's well planted. But I've never seen a baby in there, and I've never seen a broken egg when I go in there to clean. I don't see any eggs or nothing, so I don't know. They're just there. I just feed stuff.
I got them pick the geckos. They're starting to lay eggs now. I got a xanthic.
Ooh.
And then I got a xanthic, which is the red color ones,
Yeah.
And then I got some normals. I got some stripes. So we're gonna see how this goes.
Pick their breed like rabbits, man.
That's what they say.
Pick this breed like rabbits. I want to get some subspecies. I'm talking to Miles about some Afghanicus. But I don't want it for like the mixing. I just want to keep them pure. It's pure Afghanicus. I want to keep the group. If I get those, I'll probably have maybe the largest group of Afghanicus in the country.
That'll be good.
Uh-huh.
And to keep it pure is very good and important.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, we're never going to get the stuff in again, so I don't want to be that person that adds to the problem. I'm not even saying it's a problem, but everyone just wants to mix everything together. I mean, it becomes a problem eventually. We're not going to import any of this stuff again. So, like Macularis, I mean, Steve Sykes, he'll probably produce more. But that one time I bought everything on the site. I bought everything he had.
Hopefully more on the way. Yeah. Let's get some Afghanicus. Afghanicus.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
The subspecies are very important. Your Turgmenicus and Fasciolatus and Montanius and stuff like that. They're important. Macularis is important. And then having single gene morphs is important in my opinion, because go out right now and try to find yourself a ball python that's a single gene.
A normal ball python, maybe.
Go try to find a normal in someone's collection, and they toss them out like they're nothing. People,
you know, you could buy normals for $5, and I'm like, why? There's nothing wrong with normals.
I'm trying to collect animals for the zoo and caging for the zoo, and everyone's like, I got an albino, it's worth this. I'm like, dude, I don't care what the morph is. I don't even care the sex. So it could be a male. I don't care. It's just for a display. And but yeah, I mean, and that's where I think geckos is different than ball pythons. Is the single genes and the even double gene animals and normals are thought of to be garbage, and geckos is not.
No. And I don't know why people get like that. They shouldn't be in the hobby if they think that, you know.
If you want a male, I'll have males this year. I was saying earlier, I have a pure white and yellow Macularis bred to a pure Macularis, so I'll have byproduct from that. And then I got 3 female Macularis that was bred to my Macularis male. And then I'll have like other non-albino stuff, but it has eclipse in it and stuff like that. That's bred to my white and yellow, and I got white and yellow bold stuff that throw some stuff too. But I'll have pure Macularis. Again, I promise you that.
Yeah, wild type is cool.
Yep. To show you guys, I mean, I got a byproduct right here. Here you go. Here's a byproduct right there. There's
him in?
Yeah.
There you go.
Because you know you're not getting up to do it.
That's a nice one though.
I mean,
Is your boyfriend on?
oh, I thought she was on. Yeah, I'm his boyfriend.
That's what I said. I pointed right at you. She goes, "Your boyfriend on?" I pointed right at Gary. I'm like, he's right there.
What did he say? Yes,
He's
I
like,
am.
he's like, yes, I'm here.
I'm all for it.
Oh, that explains why he'd rather talk to you than spend time with me.
Oh, stop.
You got bigger ones than me?
Yeah.
I can flex mine.
He can make his bounce flex when he said.
I can do mine too, see?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I know it's a family show, but you get what you get.
So that's a normal then, right?
Well, this here is a pure white and yellow, and it was bred to. There's genetics to it. It was bred to a fireball.
Anniversary.
So I mean, at this time, this is the closest normal I passed this year. So, this here is just so it firebolt, so it's gonna firebolt up a little bit.
She was.
Oh, that's pretty.
I'm really focusing on the Macularis.
Wink at me.
I do need the subspecies, guys. If people can, now all I say is, and I try not to be mean to people, is I test. So I'm looking for some subspecies, but I don't want hypoed out subspecies. I want subspecies. I can't. The Afghanicus, I'm gonna. If it goes through, I really want them, and I'm not wanting to force Miles because I'll be getting it from Miles. I don't want to force Miles to get rid of them. I would rather Miles keep them than me have them. But if they got to go to someone, I'd rather them come to me. Or stay in the family of the circle that is us. But Evan. I don't want to kill his thunder either. Evan posted a picture, and I wanted to talk about it, and I can't. He told me to show the picture, but Evan of Decked Out Geckos is producing some stuff, like first in the world stuff. So Well, as far as I know, stuff like that. And I got Bell patty eggs that's gonna be coming up here soon.
That'll be cool.
Someone's messaging me.
I did. I sent you some pictures.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Just
like
to go
someone
over.
messaged me. Oh, these are big pictures. I like these pictures. Look at that.
Yeah, that's the super hypocarotale crossed with the super hypotangerine carotale crossed with the blood tangerine.
Tail's carroting up a little bit. That's I can see that super hypo because she's he or no, it's a she. You got a female.
Yeah.
But that one's gonna baldy out too.
Yeah, Maya. Who was it? Bubba. You know what he did? He looked at that picture. He says, "It's clean in the front, but party in the back."
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here.
That's the same one.
Same one.
Just.
He's got that. Is this a male or female incubated?
That's a female. Female incubation.
Okay. It's carroting up in the tail. I think it's gonna be a good animal. It might hypo out though.
Yeah.
It might hypo out, but still a clean animal. I like it. I like when they got the white lips. I like that.
Yeah. I was trying to get all pictures of all the sides of it really good. But this one here...
That one's insane. I don't know what's going on with this one's head. This one's head's insane.
Is clouded line.
So that's insane. Yeah,
that's... Would it be third generation? Yeah.
So...
Not a good picture, but...
But there's two things that come out of clouded, and I was talking to someone else. There's really, really, really light animals. Like, I don't want to say it's Albie snow, because Albie snow, Miles has an Albie snow that looks super snow. It's not super snow. It's not even close. Mm-hmm. It's just white and brown. Clouded stuff gets sort of like that. Sort of. It still has a light, but it's really white. And, it's both ways. And clouded works for both too, like darkness, clouded over, and then cloudy, like white. There's a person up here that bought some of my white stuff from that line, and they're adults and they're white, and they're just clouded. This is the most insane head I've ever seen out of an eclipse. This is a wacky head.
Yeah,
that's a wacky head. I like the head pattern on it.
This albino's a little different.
It's got stripings.
Yep. But this is also a blood cross. So.
It's still stripy. That's insane. I like it. You can see its little veins in there. Oh, then we got mine. I thought we had 13 pictures. We do. Why is it going? Now you guys don't see everything.
This was newly hatched right here.
When did that hatch?
That is a red stripe crossed with the blood tangerine also.
Look how dark it is.
Mm-hmm. That hatched a few days ago.
That's kind of a nice one.
That was fresh out of the egg, this one.
He's like, leave me alone, dude. That's what he's saying. What do we see this one? Oh, we just see that one. Let's see this one again. That's insane. That's an insane picture. That's an insane gecko. I like that gecko. I'd keep that one.
And this is a blood cross too.
Did anyone say hyperexanthic? That's so mean. Oh, nice. Hyperexanthic is high yellow. Okay, high yellow with bold markings, and that's hyperexanthic. What's up, Texas Kid? I've been watching Texas Kids. His stuff on Instagram's hot, guys. Go check out Texas Kid on Instagram.
I'm gonna go check him out right now because I don't think I follow him on there. Wait a minute.
Texas Kid.
I may.
Texas Kid Reptiles. He posts some fire up on that Instagram. I've been watching him.
Oh, just started following you. Wow, this one right here. I like that one. Can't see it.
He's posting some fire. I don't know what I have. I feel like a rookie. As everyone knows, I didn't produce anything for months. So now I'm waiting for my eggs to hatch. For everyone that doesn't know, they're new to the channel or new watching me. I used to breed year round, so I always have eggs. So stuff when they first lay, you get them duds sometimes. Well, now I'm dealing with that. I'm like, oh, I got eggs, but they're infertile because you get them duds that look fertile. I don't candle eggs if they're not balloon. I incubate them, and I'm getting that right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Can I tell you something?
Uh-huh.
I did incubate one that was kind of balloonish, really bad, soft, and it actually went to term and hatched a gecko. So, I mean, it wasn't completely flat, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, so if you catch an egg right after they're laid, they'll be that way.
Mm.
So
that might have been what it was. Yeah.
So I'll pull the balloony eggs out and I set them down, and it's kind of weird because I breed in racks. I'll set the eggs in front of the cage, and then I'll go back and I'll mark everything, and if they're still balloony, I just feed them off to the monitor. I probably have fed off fertile eggs before too, so I don't feed live geckos to my monitor, nothing like that. That's wrong.
Totally.
I would never do that. But all the eggs, all my infertils, and
there
stuff
he is,
like that.
Big G's in the house. We were just talking about. I was telling everybody about the gecko I got because I didn't get a chance to do a video or nothing yet. So, but it's coming.
Yeah, I need to get an order in with Big G when he gets some golden knights. I'm gonna buy some of them. You're not joking. I want those. I every time I sit there and I'm pulling eggs, I'm like, wouldn't that be nice to have those? That's all I say. I just like, and that's the project that's got me going. And they're black knights. So I mean,
they are. I'll never forget the minute they popped up. You were like, "Did you see those? Did you?"
Someone's getting pandas.
That's awesome.
Where'd you get your pandas from? China? No. Driving back to Rockford.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Be safe. Drive safe.
I hope you had an amazing trip.
Yeah, I'm thinking about buying the Luxor in Vegas. I'm just going to buy it. I put a bid in for $10. I don't know if they're going to accept it.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I said, hey, this is Gary Orner. And they were like, oh, whoa. No. I offered him a leopard gecko.
Friends of Big G.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, come up to Wisconsin. It gets a little chilly. I'm telling you, I got to do some purchasing. I got to do some stuff. This year is going to be different for me breeding.
Yeah, well, the move and all that really affected everything on how you do stuff. So,
but you're having a good year. Once you get gargoyles going, you'll have how many? 5 species of geckos? 4.
Let me see. I got the fat tails, pictus, vipers, leopards, gargoyles, and then I got the cats.
Yeah, dude. I'm rooting for the cats. Them cats are hot.
Yep.
Get some meowers.
Yep. I have a few that are still on my bucket list, like knobtails.
What knobtail you want? The mealy?
Yeah, something simple. Don't have to be nothing way out there or nothing.
Wally breeds mealy. Miles breeds mealy. I don't know. Don't quote me. Miles might not have bred those this year.
No?
I don't want to say.
Did I say pick the geckos too in my list?
I don't think you did. So there's 8.
Yeah.
So you want knobs, and there's always Sykes.
Yeah. Yep.
Make Sykes give you a deal. I think we should break the trend and get Sykes on here.
Yeah.
Pull a favor.
Pull a favor.
He don't like talking on podcasts.
No?
Yeah. Sykes stays away from drama.
Well, we won't talk drama.
That's what I'm
as soon as
saying.
he gets on here, we'll start drilling him with drama questions.
I want
see this? Did you see
and opening up facility after facility. The dude just does, and his quality don't go down.
No. Yeah, Adam, I'm not saying anything bad about cats, but They're
You
a
know?
different breed of an animal.
Meow meow. I got a cat somewhere around here. She's not here.
I saw your wife doing all the videos with the tortoises there. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, she's excited. It's warm enough to take them outside.
Yep.
Because the tortoises are still here.
Yeah, at the house, right? Mm-hmm. Do you have to take them over there too, or can you?
They probably can stay here. They probably can stay here. I think it was more the quantity for what the reason was, and the tortoises don't pose a threat. I still have some animals here.
Yeah.
But my landlord's the coolest guy in the freaking world. We lost power the other day. And he went in and took a temp reading of my eggs.
That's cool. That's cool.
Well,
That's a devoted landlord.
and he goes, all right, what do I do? I'm like, take that gun. He has a laser. See it? Aim it. Open up that incubator. Aim it. And my eggs didn't even budge. But I got a friend that is out of power. I don't know if he has power today, but I said, dude, bring it to my house. I got power at my shop again. So there's power there, and we got power here. I said, bring your eggs over to my house. Don't lose them. Let's go.
I was trying to help one of our buddies too. I was telling him, what kind of calcium chloride to get in a bottle and water, and it creates heat, and lay a bottle on the bottom of the incubator.
Leopard gecko eggs are hardy as can be. I mean, unless they go down to the 60s, 70s,
Or
dry out, you're fine. Or go to 100 degrees. If you're between 80 and 90, for sure they're fine. But you can go down to the 70s for a while. People are like, oh, they're fine. I mean, you can even peak at 100 degrees for a little bit. I wouldn't say days, but for a little bit, you'd be fine. They'd be fine. They're not. I mean, you could juggle a damn leopard gecko egg. Bad storms. There was tornadoes around us. Out west, about an hour from me, there was tornadoes. I don't know. We had branches fall and trees fall all around my house, and we lost power at my house. But luckily for me, there's a hospital down the road and a hospital across the street. So we lost power here. We got turned right back on.
Yeah, because it's the
same
hospital.
Night. We
were
right back on. Now the shop was without power for a day and a half to almost 2 days, and it was still fine. Leopard gecko eggs are fine.
You take a bottle like this, and see how much water I got in there? You put that much calcium chloride, which is the ice melt, which you put on your sidewalks, not rock salt, but the ice melt, and you fill the rest of this bottle with water. It'll get to about 100 degrees. You wrap that in a towel, you can set it at the bottom of an incubator. It'll keep it at you keep it up to 80 degrees easy in there. 80.
I've handled an egg before because I was worried about it, and they were supposed to hatch in 5 days, and it was fertile. I dropped it and it rolled across the floor and it hatched.
Yeah.
I don't mark eggs, nothing. They're I love people that tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, on the Facebook groups. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I don't know. Always, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
I don't mark them either. I just set them in there. I've dropped them too. Not when I first pulled them. I didn't drop them later on or nothing. But
no, they're hardy as can be. They're more delicate after they hatch.
yeah,
They're real. I mean, that first little bit, they're delicate. If you scare them wrong, they drop their tail, but they shouldn't. But
no, I've never. I'm not even gonna say because in my luck, they'll. What are you looking for?
I need a sweater.
Oh,
how I stop it is I don't pair them up after 8 to 10 grams. I separate them, and they're and there's people that can do it until 15, 20 grams, and they're fine. There's some people that keep them paired up until they're sold.
yeah,
I
I've seen
separate,
that, and I don't like that.
I pair them up together. Hopefully, that if one eats, they both gonna eat. But then I get
find
the
that
ones,
works.
Yeah, now I get the ones though that one won't eat and the other one eats all the food. So
Yeah, I find it that it if one eats, it kind of teaches the other one what to do. Gets them right in line,
Leopard geckos are so much fun. They're so easy though. They're so easy, and then everyone tells me, asks me who the best breeders are and the best this and that, and I'm like, it matters what you like.
Yeah, if you because there's a lot of people that are specialized in certain things, and them are the ones you want to go to for them
If you
certain things.
if you like Black Knights, there's a handful of people I go to. If you like Tangerine stuff, a handful of people I go to. You know,
Yep.
uh, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want like, a raptor, I might be the guy. I got a few raptors. I paired too many this year. I kept going like, oh yeah, I want that. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Oh yeah, that's ovulating. I want that one. Yeah, that looks good. That's what I kept doing. And I should have bred M1 to like F2 again because I F2 ovulated. I didn't breed her. That was the first male female for clouded. I didn't breed either one.
So you didn't have scrambled eggs then, Luna?
Oh, we got scrambled eggs?
No.
I was putting a cup of eggs in the incubator, and my hand hit the fan and scared me. The cup of eggs went flying through the air and into the tile floor. Picked them up, and 35 days later, babies. Dude, I'm telling you, leopard people do this all the time. Like, leopard, and they're sitting there like real careful. I'm like, dude, you should see me. I'm like, whatever. And I got videos of me going like this and rolling them. I'm like,
there was a video out of a guy talking. They were interviewing him. I don't know who it was. I can't remember. And he had a whole tray of gecko eggs, and he tripped and fell. And he said they bounced across the floor like ping pong balls. And all he did was pick them back up, and they all hatched. So,
I mean, they're so hardy. Ball python eggs. I don't want to get into it, but ball python eggs are hardy also. As long as you know the right side up and you set them back, them will make it too. That's where the marking comes in.
But retic eggs are a little bit more delicate.
Mm-hmm.
If you move them, they're done.
I mean, I know a breeder that had a facility and he took every ball python egg home to incubate them.
Oh, so
I mean, we talk about them all the time.
Yeah,
he takes them home. I don't know if he still does it. Yep.
Took them in his car and took them home. Yeah, crested gecko eggs too. They're pretty tough. I've never marked those or nothing either.
There's one thing I don't like about crested gecko eggs. They take forever to hatch.
Yeah,
like,
Oh. Yeah, they're... Well, you know what else take a long time to hatch? African fat tail eggs take a long time to hatch.
Yeah, African fat tails also don't breed like leopards. You won't get that many clutches out of a fat tail.
I think the female I got 6. And that's what Big G said he got too, was 6, so...
I sold off all my Africans. I don't have any African fat tails anymore. Well, I wholesaled them. So I'll be looking to get back into fat tails, but I'm gonna just do high end stuff. I don't know what yet. I don't even know if it's gonna be this year, next year. I don't know. I mean, geckos are just hardy. Gecko eggs all over.
And then once I do the gargoyle gecko eggs, I'll tell you how hardy they are.
Gargies are supposed to be. I can't breed them if I tried, but I do have eggs. So
now, do you breed them at room temperature? Do you breed them in an incubator? What do you do?
Room temp, everything. Yep, I do room temp. Oh, what did my boy do now?
Chameleon eggs. There's some chameleons that take up to 9 months to hatch. So, yeah, chameleon eggs can take a long time.
I'm telling my buddy. A buddy of mine that's in Victra just said, what you all eat for breakfast, our district did really well. And I said, now I'm proxy. So, I mean, we're going to do good. I'm the best they have ever seen in management. That's how I approach everything in life. What we got here? The reason crested eggs just help. Chameleon eggs. It matters what species. There are some chameleons are live bears.
Yeah, well, some take 9 months too to hatch an egg.
Some take 9 months. But like your Jacks and I are live bear.
Yeah. One day you look in and there's some in there.
I agree with writing pairing on them, but marking the line for the top is a waste of time. You can roll them just like there. You go.
Okay.
2 years. My new gecko arrived safely. No line for me. Just pairing. I'm a really big tracker. You guys know this, and I don't mark any of my eggs. I don't mark nothing. But I do take the eggs, and everything gets their own little containers. So I know where everything comes from. That's just me. Like, there's some people that breed in groups, and then they keep them in groups when they're laying eggs. I think people got confused when I breed in groups, because I did breed leopard geckos in groups for wholesale, but I placed 4 females in a 28 quart and put a male in there and let him breed them all, and then I put the females back into their individuals.
Oh yeah.
That's how I do
Okay,
it.
now here's a question for you. A lot of people might just a question because we're going to ask the reader now. When a gecko hatches, how long do you leave it in the incubator before you pull it?
Instantly, if I see it, as soon as I see it,
Okay.
it's gone. It's out.
I do too, but there are some people that say they leave them in there for 24 hours.
Why?
I don't know.
Do when they hatch in the hole, do they just stay after they hatch? Do they dig themselves out, or do they? You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
No,
They don't. They dig out. And
I agree. I don't know. Game of Morphs.
I yank them. I yank them. I don't leave them in for days. I won't do that. But I'm sure my geckos have stayed in there. Like when they were all at home. This is gonna be the first year that they're at the shop. But I went down there in the morning. And then when I got home from work, and then before I went to bed. So there might be some that sat down there when I was at work for a couple hours, 3, 4, maybe 10 hours. I don't know. I'll drop a piped egg in a tub. Oh, pipped egg in the tub. Yep.
I don't know which one takes 2 years.
I have no clue.
That's what I said. I was trying to look it up when you were talking, and I couldn't find.
I know death stalkers take forever to have babies.
Yeah, you still got that pregnant one, right?
Yeah, they're freaking craziness. Oh, we got tons of photos. Okay, we got photos to look at. Let's see. Oh,
Yeah, see, Luna
there's the
says he's
incubator.
left him in there for 2 to 3 days if he's out of town.
There's a picture of Game of Morphs. I
Oh,
used to
yeah.
use the Geo. That's the Geo. Is that the Geo or is that the other one? But I have both. I have the white version and the black version. I have probably like 200 of each.
What are you talking about? The egg holders?
Yeah, these black egg holders. I use them, but I would not use those containers in one of the, what do they call them? Styrofoam ones.
The hoverbators.
Yeah, I wouldn't use those in hoverbators because the heat comes from the top and it tends to dry out the eggs even though the moisture's in there because the heat's directly on top and you'll get denting. If you have a incubator like Josh has here, them things work amazing.
See, now that's what I was going to say. I have about 200 of those black ones like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I have never used them. I don't know if I should ever use them or not. I don't know.
What's nice is you can just put the vermiculite or the hatchite or whatever and just fill it up and fill it with water too. Make it muddy if you wanted to. And the eggs never touch it so they don't get too wet. They're awesome. Some people just put water down in the bottom of them. So, I mean, these are amazing. The hovervators don't work for those. I like my little cups because when I pull the eggs, I set the cups in the cage that they're going to be in, and then I pull the cage, I do my stuff, and that's how I do it. That's the number one reason I went to the little cups is I could take the cup out, put it in the rack system, shut the thing, and then when I get to that rack that day, all them babies get put away.
Yeah.
So
now, see, that makes me want to use them now because I see them because I got the big upright incubator, you know.
Oh, they're amazing. They actually save a lot of space. They save a lot of space. My mom, where am I at? Oh, here we go. Lots of people. See, I got stuff. People, Adam sent me stuff I didn't look at. What we got here? Ooh, we got pictures. Little Krusty. Is that the one you sent her?
No, I think that's the one she just got from someone else.
That's yellow.
I think. Yeah, see.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking. I wonder what the I don't know morphs of cresses. I just breed them together.
That's the one I sent her.
That's a monster, dude. Oh, look
That's
at
the
that
other
one.
one. That's
That
the other
one's
one.
hot.
That's the other one she got for me.
Dude, that one's on fire. That's cool looking. Stream Harlequin. Yeah. I don't do an extreme Harlequin. He's an extreme Harlequin. Okay. I don't do very much with crested geckos, but that's going to change here soon because I'm going to be doing. I'll show you guys what I'm going to be doing. There we go.
Flawless built.
That's what I'm talking about. Or I have a hoverbaiter when I started, but it was the digital one and the element in the middle, so I put the cups around the edge. See, there you go.
Now, see, I'm going to use my hoverbaiters. I got a few of them for males, and I'm going to use my big one for females. That's my plan.
I have hoverbaiters. I do use them, but I use them cups. They're just fine. Then I got a refrigerator, and then I got another refrigerator I got to make into one. I'm looking for something like yours. Well, I want something I can show off and keep upstairs and make it nice and look cool. But everyone wants an arm and a leg for something. You got a deal, man.
If I find another one for $5, Gary, I'll hand deliver it to you.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I found a Monster one, right? Well, I was like, oh, it's a half fridge. I'm like, Monster's cool, sweet. And the guy wanted $400 for it. He goes, it's broken. I'm like, well, I didn't care it's broken, but $400?
Yeah, I got mine for $5.
And I don't even want it for the Monster. I want to take that little display. I want to get Orner Exotics custom made for up there. So
I got a double door refrigerator next door that I want to turn. I turned into one. I never used it though, but I got to turn into one. And I could do females on one side, males on the other because it's double door. You know,
that's
it's
cool.
Split.
How I do it is the one with the freezer up top, the males are up top, and the females are bottom.
Yep.
And then like GMG, they just have a cupboard in one of their rooms that are like it sits at 80, 82 degrees. That's why fluctuation is not that big a deal. It's just a cupboard. Well, I don't know about now, but it was just a cupboard, and he just kept all his female eggs in there.
Oh yeah, there you go. Well, see, and then with the one next door, because it's a smaller freeze, the freezer's smaller, which is this one side door. That would definitely be all males, and then the other side would be all females.
I just want to get to hatching eggs like I was before. That's what I want to do.
But I gotta wait till I'm to your level, breeding 10,000, hatching 10,000 geckos a year. Then I'll
no, I don't hatch
get all the
10,000
incubators,
anymore.
get all the incubators going.
Yeah, you want to take it. I gotta change my rainbow order this week. Because I ran short. I was like, oh. So I got changed, and I got to figure that one out because hatchling season's here for me again.
Yeah.
So my female one, is a wine fridge, and my male is a snake eggs, is a Red Bull fridge. See, you got a Red Bull, man. A Red Bull fridge.
Did you ever go on to like Craigslist or anything and look for them?
Yeah, and everyone here thinks they're worth an arm and a leg. Like, oh, it's I have no clue. I even told the one guy, I'm like, if you like the Monster thing, you can take that out. I don't want it. I don't want the Monster. I wasn't even gonna like take the stickers off the side. I was gonna make it all Orner Exotics. That's what I was gonna do with it. But no, the guy was dumb. But whatever.
When Becky saw that one and it said $5 on it, she says, "I want it." And the person's like, "Well, it's broke." She's like, "I don't care. I want it." And then she told me, she goes, "I got that for you, $5." I'm like, "Holy cow!"
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I want to get some tricolor isopods.
I heard they're pretty expensive.
I was looking at them again today. I don't know how much they were. They were just someone posted them on Facebook.
I seen it. Yeah, big post. I was like, what the heck?
I was like, why don't you just send your boy like 100 of them? I don't even know who he was. I was like, why don't you just hook me up?
I got my isopods are doing pretty good. I got to get more different varieties, of course. But the ones I got from Big G, which were the dairy cows, I must have 10,000 dairy cows or more in a tub. It's crazy.
Dairy cows.
I mean, when you pick, I put an egg crate in there. You know, the cardboard egg crates. When you pick it up, it must weigh 5 pounds. I'm like, what the?
What
heck?
I don't get is why dairy cows are still up there in price. I'm like, they produce so you can get 12 and have 5 million of them in a week.
I feed them a lot of dried minnows, dried shrimp. They just tear it up.
I really, really want to like.
Now see, she got too many fridges she converts for free.
That's what okay, here's how my new fridge is a mini fridge, and I'm thinking about converting it. My landlord for the building, it said there's a fridge in there. And
all right, Big G.
All right, dude. Feed and say hi to Puppy.
And say hi to Handy Dandy.
Yeah, say hi to Handy. She's going up for a prize here soon. But I got a mini fridge that broke. It never worked. And my landlord's so cool. He goes, "Oh, I get a replace." I'm like, "No, no, no. I'll go buy one. It's not that big a deal." He goes, "Oh, just take it off your lease." And I'm like, "Well, can I have the old one?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, all right, cool.
There you go.
The dude is one amazing person. He's amazing. I do need to get some pods from you, and I do. And I need to give you a call or give you email, whatever, and figure out what I want to do and what direction I want to do.
Leo's in the house. I could send you some too. All you gotta do is tell me what you want.
I don't know.
I'd be more than happy to hook you up with a few things.
To be honest, like some people are asking me for videos of the facility and stuff, guys. This move was not expected, and it's been very hard on me. Like,
well, just talking to you with your work, and
I go to the shop and I'm pulling eggs, and then I'm checking for hatchlings, and then like I'm putting away, I'm cleaning this. If I stop and do videos, it's lucky for me.
Leo,
and it's not. Oh, Leo's here. What's up, dude? That's my homie right there. It's and then like I don't know. It's really hard not having my animals here. It's hard. I'm still hard.
I could tell you're super busy, and it's tough because and the reason I know is because usually if I ask you something, you take care of it right away, and there's one thing that you've been so busy with work, and I totally understand that. I'm like, holy cow! Like yesterday, what you told me, and I'm like, what the heck?
It's just crazy. I mean, not to get into too much of the business side of where I work. It's just I got more than one store I deal with, and I'm moving people around, and my actual pay is based off what other people do. So it sucks. And then I got the shop, and I mean, there's so much more I could do if Orner Exotics paid for everything for me. And the Roaches paid for everything for me, and like the zoo was open. I'll be honest, I'll be straight. I was thinking about starting a Kickstarter for the zoo. I have a number where I can have it open to the public and be huge, but I don't want to be that guy that does a Kickstarter. That's the only thing that keep me back. I don't want to be that guy going, "Hey, help me out and let me get started in something." But my zoo's going to be free. It's not going to be paid. You can come and visit my zoo for free. So I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, if you, I would pay, and I don't want nothing expensive ever. Isopods are awesome. I got Panda Kings. I think them are expensive. I don't know how much Panda Kings go for. I don't know, but I do have Panda Kings.
Are they doing good?
Yeah.
My Panda Kings are taking off, and I got them from.
I fed them. They like my squash, and I have Wally's chow, and I fed them some Wally's chow.
I found it.
I want to do a Kickstarter. I do, but my zoo is different than everyone else's. Carmichael, a buddy of mine, has a zoo that's free, and that's what I wanted to have. It was a free zoo where people could come in and see animals, get educated. So I was going to do a Kickstarter, but others have done it and it doesn't succeed, and they're more popular than me. So, I mean, the number I thought that would do it, and I'll be transparent as can be, is I thought like 50 grand would get me where I could be 100% open to the public. They would get me out of my job, and it wouldn't even pay me. It would just get me where the zoo would be, and that could be my job, because there would be other avenues of income after that opened up. So, I mean, I've been offered jobs at the new zoo, Milwaukee Zoo, Toledo Zoo, San Diego Zoo, but these are mostly interns and then turn into jobs. I don't know how that works. So I just want to share what I do and love. I'm scared to being labeled someone that just wants money.
Well, and it's tough to get people to. Sometimes it's tough to get people to donate to that.
Because I want to
Like,
give something to the donors. I would really like if I did a donation wall, like the supported by wall. Because I can't say, oh, you get free lifetime into my zoo, because every other zoo charges to get in. I don't want to.
yeah.
I want to open my doors and come on in.
Well, see now, like with the Patreon, right? I'm gonna give discounts, and you do giveaways and stuff, but try to get people to jump onto that. It's not easy.
Yeah, and money's tight right now for people. So my goal is to breed roaches. I mean, pretty successful. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I mean, I got a lot of roaches. But when I start selling them, maybe that can help me supply it. And I would rather educate people. You're not going to be labeled. I'm transparent about everything. Like, I want to get caging. I thought I could afford it. I'll give you guys. I thought I could afford everything there was. This move cost me so much money. Me shutting down for 5 months and shutting down my breeding
That
cost me
hurt
so
big.
much money. I've lost, and people are like, "Oh, you should have had money put away." If let's just say this: if I had my collection I had 7 months ago, today I couldn't afford to feed it. So I have my geckos. I have my important stuff. But I have to go a different avenue. I want the zoo really bad. I really, 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 really do. I think it'd be cool running a zoo with my kids and my wife and saying, "Hey, this is education. That's what I want to push. I want to push passion." And like, people don't know, I stepped down from the board of Madison Area Herp Society. So, because I just don't have time. I'm putting in 80 to 85 hours a week in Verizon alone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get days off. And my drive is my kids and my wife. But the other avenues would be, if I got the zoo, I mean, I could do YouTube. We could talk about it here, birthday parties, stuff like that. Not being able to give them the time. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it's tough.
And like, I really, really want to do the educational thing. But Verizon takes up my time. I mean, Verizon pays the bills, and I'm not stupid enough to say, "Hey, I'm going to do this," and then my family fails and I lose everything.
Yeah, you don't want that. No.
I don't sleep, guys. I don't sleep. I'm up 6-7 times a night, and I get on my phone and I code on my phone. I do this, and I would love to do a Kickstarter, but I think people would say money hungry, and that I wouldn't want it. I would actually show everyone where it went. It just cost me more money for this move than I thought it ever would be. And I just need to get back. I'm going to be back at shows, and Orner Exotics ain't going nowhere. I'm so good. I'm so Gucci.
Yeah. Still Gucci. You're flawless.
I'm flawless. Flawless. But yeah, and then I want to give away stuff on this show. I want to give away like digital books, and I want to give away US Mark memberships. I'm trying to budget that in and stuff like that. Like, with the baby on the way, I know I am not going to have the time. The baby on the way, though, is going to be amazing. I promise you. The baby's going to be amazing. Wow, I did get US Arc up there. I was going to be so mad if US Arc was. I'm looking at the scroller and it says US Arc. Right. You're lucky.
No, his room's really hot.
No, we're not going to bed. We don't do bed.
I'm going to bed.
All right, go.
See? I'm rocking it. But I am going to be at that expo, and my friends at the expo says put a donation jar out, and I mean, I'm at the point where I don't need the money to live. Let's just say that. I just need the money to build the zoo. And like, Iguanaland got donations, and Brian gets donations, and Jay gets donations, but I'm not on their level. I'm not even close to that. It's the fourth kiddo and the last kiddo. We're finding out the gender. Oh, we're finding out the gender Wednesday.
Are you going to tell everybody?
Oh, that's cool. Emily, that's your fourth kiddo? Wow. Well, congratulations. I did not know that. That's awesome. I love my grandkids and my daughter and my kids. This is my world.
Yep. Same here with mine. Mm-hmm.
Literally, I mean, I came home, I laid down on my boy was on the floor, and I laid down with him, and he likes touching my face he'll sit there and do this, and he'll give me scratchies, and so I just sat down there and played with him until he had to eat, and then he had to eat, I ate, and I came down here. That's what I do, and then now tonight, I'm not gonna be able to play WrestleMania with him. I play WrestleMania at night with him, and he likes it. We just do different stuff, and we have fun. And he likes wrestling, so we watch wrestling on my phone, and he really likes wrestling. So he's gonna be my wrestling buddy.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, that's something that I watched when my grandfather was wrestling. So It was cool that he gets into it, and he's only 8 months old. He's he loves it, and he'll start screaming and getting happy and laughing. It's great.
That's good though. That's funny. That's cool. That's really
so yeah.
Cool.
I got the background. I want my kids to be involved in this. I want to have it where we do the YouTube, and I don't want to get rich. Probably everything go right back into it.
Yeah,
education. That's what's going to happen. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Definitely get donations. Donations. You're closer to their level than you think. Next Friday, I'll tell you guys what it is. But having a gender reveal party, baby shower, July 9th. I have 3 boys, age of 9, twins, 5. Ooh. Whoa, twins. So let's get that baby girl. And thank you for saying I'm closer than I think. I'm modest. I mean, I get on here and get cocky sometimes, but. Yeah. We really hope it's a girl. I'm hoping it's a girl. There we go.
That'll be cool.
It's a girl. We're gonna get a girl. Yeah. So isopods. How many speech isopods you have?
30 maybe. Jeez. Roughly 30.
Dude, 3 years ago, what did you have at all this? 3 years ago.
Ball pythons.
See, that's what I'm talking about, dude.
But I did geckos before that, and then let me think. 3 years ago, I don't know what I had for isopods 3 years ago. I'd have to really think about it. Maybe some Porcelio Hoffman Segais, maybe, but I'm not sure. But that might not even been 3 years ago.
Josh got something he wants to get rid of. And Emily's got 70. What?
You got 70 species. Oh, Emily does, yeah.
That's so many. Wow.
Yeah. Did you? Well, we had her on the show. Remember, you seen the whole background.
Yeah. That is so impressive. 70. Wow, that's awesome. Wow, that's so cool. Jeez, oh Pete, she's like me and Leopard geckos. Oh my. I had a friend talking to me the other day and said, Gary, how many geckos you want to produce? I said, none, no more. I'm done. I got Ducky, Panda Kings, and some others. Duckies I got. Panda Kings are a ducky kind, right?
They're Cubaris species, yes. Yeah, you do love, and you are obsessed. We all get obsessed with something.
Well, the Panda Kings have to be a little different. I don't know, because they're produce smaller. Faster. They produce
and they're
faster
smaller.
Too. Okay.
Yeah.
The rubber duckies don't produce fast at all.
But they're all in the same family, I should say.
I want them tricolors, but I am not spending $1,000. I ain't doing that. There's no way.
Well, you heard Emily. She said she won those ones, and then one day she went in and couldn't find them except for a couple, so she was worried. But they could be buried. I don't know if they're buried or not. I don't know.
Yeah, she said she had one left.
Yeah.
Up top, she had one. That would be. Yeah, I want to. We need to get like an isopod, like what do you call it? Gosh dang it. What do we call it when we had all the Gecko people on it? Round table.
Round table. That's what I said too.
We need to get an isopod round table. We got to get the Gecko one is going to happen, but I have 13 people. We got to bust it up like four groups.
Yeah, I guess some of the people in some of the groups
Don't like each other.
So we would have to break it up, but that's fine. I'm fine with that. I know. I think Bubba said he definitely wants to come on again.
Bubba's welcome. He can jump on. Anyone can jump on. If you guys want to be on the show, and just tell me, we'll put you on.
We could even put the link right in the description. You can pop up right away during the show if you wanted to.
You can do whatever you want. I mean, you want to get on and talk what you got? Let's do it. And Josh, you want to get on for a show and talk ciphers and what you've been producing? Let's make this happen. Leo wants to get on because Leo's been producing fire too. He's being modest.
Yes.
He's being modest. Leo's producing freaking some insane stuff.
Did you see his tarantula with the egg sac?
Yeah, Gary is a moron. He posted in a chat, and then someone asked what it was. I'm like, oh, it's a tarantula molting. And I'm like, oh, I'm a moron. That's like on an egg sac.
Yeah, it's a big egg sac, and
dude, it's like this.
He's excited about it.
Leo's producing some awesome stuff. I'm so glad Leo came into my life. Leo's a good people.
Leo, I like Leo. He's very cool.
I mean, he's just one of them people that you meet and it's just like, oh, cool. When he set up at his first show, I wanted him to sell out so bad. I was like, just sell out everything, man. Just sell it all out.
Absolutely.
Josh, I'm telling you, anytime. We could just have you on, just you on. We can do whatever you want. You can have your daughter and your wife, whatever. So we have a family thing. You got ball pythons too, right?
Yep, he just produced some.
Yeah.
Can you see them, bananas and stuff?
Yeah,
very
so
good.
You got ball pythons and all crested geckos and gargoyles. Let's get you on, man.
I do have the Florida king snake breeder wants to come on.
Yeah.
Scott McFarlane, he breeds thousands of them. I've interviewed him before on my channel and stuff like that. He's very good. This time of year is very busy for him. After he's done the hectic stage, he'll definitely be on.
I'll get Hunter on. I'll get Ray on. I'll send him a message.
That would be cool. That would be cool to have him on.
Ray's my homie. He used to do Herp Radio with me and Al.
Did he?
Yeah. I think you probably find them interviews. But I grew up, like, my venomous career grew up with Ray Hunter and Al Kritz. They were my mentors.
Yeah.
Like, Al's family to me. That dude's my homie. Like,
yeah, Al's cool.
just do it. But who else can we get on that's different? Like, we got Emily. We're going to talk Josh into it.
I'm going to look for a frog guy.
My frog guy is no longer doing frogs, so.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. He's not doing it no more, so.
But Nico is still my dog. That's my homie.
Yeah. I'm going to find a Pac-Man frog guy. So that's one I got to look for.
The only one I know, and I don't even know if he's still doing it, that I knew was Klein.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone else.
He's too tied up in his store now, I think.
Yeah. Oh, someone just sent me pictures. We got ball python eggs. Pictures. That's cool. That is a cool picture. That is a cool picture.
Let me ask you a question, Josh. What was the pairing?
There's a blue eye in there, so it had to be Mojave banana. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think there's like maybe some.
Or is that a lesser banana?
Lesser in there or something? Because you see the reds.
Oh.
Like
that's a cool picture, though. That is a cool picture. Let's see what else he sent me. Oh, that's a cool picture, too.
Yeah.
So these are blue eye, right? There's
Yep.
blue eye, and then bananas, and then. I mean, is that normal? That
It's a Mojave times a super Mojave. Everything's Mojave because it's super Mojave.
honey banana female maker to Mojave.
Yep.
What's a honey? What's a honey? I don't know
Honey,
what honey is.
it's like a. I had a honey too. It's like a hypo type of thing going on, I believe.
We got more pictures from Emily. We're gonna rock this out.
That's a nice one too.
Them blue eyes. So are them blue eyes then? So honey.
Yes.
So honey's a Mojave. Okay, okay.
Yep. You know, Josh, I'll have to send you the picture of the one I have of a female that did some sperm retention, and I bred her, and you see some. I showed it to somebody, and they're like, "Is that what I think it is, Pop?" I'm like, "Yep."
Oh, there's
Pretty
a blue.
interesting. Yep.
Is
there's
that
blue
a super Mojave? I can't tell if that head's gray.
Yes, it's gray. It's a super Mojave. Yes.
Oh, there we go. I see it more now, right there. The blue-eyed Lucy's are insane.
That they are.
That's clean. That's a clean snake. I'm not a ball python person anymore. Honey and Mojave are both in the blue-eyed Lucy complex. Okay, okay. See, teaching me something. I don't know blue eye or the.
See, I did not
pythons
know that
anymore.
about honey either.
All right. All I know is they're pretty. You guys are producing some cool killer stuff.
Yes, he is very.
Killer stuff. So when are you buying your Lambo, Josh?
Oh, I was going to say me.
Yeah, someone asked me, "Oh, if you're breeding all that stuff, why don't you have nicer cars?" I was like, "Do you know the reptile hobby? Do you understand what that is?" And someone put up like, "My hobby's expensive," and had a pair of sneakers they collect, and then someone had a picture of an engine saying that's cute, and then it showed like snake racks and said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Holy
I
cow.
was like, "Yeah, hold my beer." Yeah. I mean, the snake racks alone can cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars if you get the right ones and need so many, you know?
Yep.
I mean, the ARS racks, what, $1,800, $2,000 a piece?
Like, yeah, 2,000, 2,200, something like that.
And I'm not trying to brag, but I mean, I was in BHB and their colubrid racks were the old wood ARS racks. All their ball pythons were the ARS metal racks. And I mean, he had hundreds of them.
Oh,
So-
he still does. Did you see? That
Yeah, I'm
stuff's
like-
expensive.
I'm like, dude, you got hundreds of thousands of dollars in caging. He goes, yeah. And I'm like, okay.
See that? Josh says he's got like $4,000 into ARS racks. Yeah, that's
There it is.
Crazy. That's why I make my own.
I know Han personally and won't even get. Don't get a discount. I know Han. Like, Han's my boy. Like, I used to vend Indianapolis show every month, and yeah, that's why I'm a little upset. I have an original ARS rack I bought off Han. It was used about 20 years ago. About 20 years ago, I bought. No, maybe 18 years ago, and the top half of the rack broke on me during the move. And I got and I got to put it back together because it's sentimental. It's an ARS. It's an original wood ARS rack. But figure it out. Everyone makes their own racks. I do too. I have a mixture of racks right now because of the move and me selling off stuff, and Gary thought he was better than he is, but I wasn't.
You are great, man.
I make do. I need you guys to buy my leopard geckos when I put them up. That's what you need to do, and buy roaches from me. Buy all your roaches from me. But I think I could do a pull right now, and I get another 15,000. I think I do another pull right now. I was feeding them off, feeding stuff because I only feed breeders. And the stuff I haven't pulled yet, oranges. Everything else that's being sold is getting apples and bananas because I don't want to feed them citrus. So, yeah, they ate like tons of oranges the other day.
Did Sea Serpent go out of business there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was asking Josh too. I don't know. He just said it's Sea Serpent.
I don't know.
I use regular racking Emily for all mine isopods.
Yeah, my boy Evan just messaged me. If you guys have not listened to the Strength and Leo after you guys are done listening to me and my boy Andrew, go over and listen to Strength and Leo.
I was listening to it. I talked to you about it. I started listening to it earlier.
It's an interview with Matt, and it's always a good interview with Matt. Matt's a really good person, has a lot of knowledge. He drops a lot of knowledge on stuff, and he talks about how he named. So someone called me out and said, when he named a stealth, why he named a stealth. He says why he named it, the same reason I said. So I'm gonna have you guys go watch the Strength and Leo because it's a really good interview. And Evan is good people. Evan is my homie too. Everyone's my homie today. Yeah, so Strength and Leos, if you guys aren't part of that, just search Strength and Leos. Just search it on YouTube. You can listen to it on all like Spotify's and all that, anywhere you can get podcasts. Evan's my boy. And just to throw a little hint, I'll be on this season. Woo! Woo! Yeah, me and Evan, we went for a while. I would like to get him on here. I would like to get Evan on because he is one of the most underrated leopard gecko breeders in the world.
Yep.
If I had his knowledge he has at his age, I would have been blessed. The dude he's one of the futures for sure. One of the homies. I always enjoy the strength. I'm telling you, Josh, it's amazing. I've been listening, watching since the beginning. I'm telling you, Evan is. If you guys, like Josh just said, if you guys haven't listened to Strength and Leos, go back to the original and just binge them. They're worth it.
Yeah.
But Evan's good people. When I met him at Janesville in Wisconsin, it was a good day. I was so happy. I was so happy. I like making people in the hobby. I got contacted by an old friend the other day.
Did you?
He wants to get back into breeding leopard geckos. He goes, I heard you're a guy to get from. I'm like, well, there's a lot of guys to get from. What do you want? That's all I said. Yeah. What do you want? But yeah, he wanted to get like 2 trios, and he has like $800. And I said, okay, well, let's figure out what we can get you.
Yeah, it works.
And Emily, you are one of the homies, Emily. You're one of my homies. You're in the circle. The circle of trust.
Trust. Yeah, I was just going to do the same thing.
Emily, you are a circle. You are in the circle.
You don't want to get kicked out of the circle of trust.
Yeah, you don't want to get kicked out. I like Strength and Leos. I like Evan. Evan's just, I can't say enough about Evan. I can't.
Yeah, he's cool.
Miles introduced me. Miles and Evan are good friends. And he introduced me. And dude, that dude's cool. You're awesome. You're just an amazing person. That's all
I
that
won't
matters.
get kicked out, I promise.
I won't get kicked out. I don't even ask for nothing. I'm one of the worst people to ask for anything. Like, people give me stuff at shows, and then I feel bad to refuse it. I'm like, but you don't have to give me stuff to be my friend. That's what I'm like. You don't have to give me stuff. One of my favorite gifts is the mealy from Miles, and then the rubber duckies from my boy Red. And they both gave it to me on that weekend. I broke my lens, so it was really cool. That was when I broke that lens, and I was about to cry.
I know you sent me a text, dude. I broke my camera. You lost your money, right?
Oh, I lost my money first. I found it, and then I found that went up. I'm like, okay, I got the tarantula, and I set up my whole rig. My wife is laughing at me because I'm getting it all out because I wanted that big lens to do a macro shot of the tarantula. That's what I wanted. And I get it all ready, and I take the lens out of the expensive case I have, and I go to mount it, and I'm like, wait, why is the cover off the front? And then I look, and it's broke. I was like, I just stopped. I was my heart sunk. And I'm like, God wants me to lose $3,000. God wants me to lose $3,000. And lucky enough, I got it. I was able to fix it. Oh, my boy Devion says, that's funny. He goes, so you taking over the district? Hell no, I'm not taking over no damn district. I'm the district manager tomorrow. Oh, God, my head hurts already.
So you are taking it over.
Well, they offered me, kind of side offered me a district, and I didn't want it. And then I get a call from my boss last weekend, and she goes, you want to be proxy on the weekends? And I'm like, I guess. I guess. So I work every weekend except for during the shows because some of my team go to church and they don't work Sundays, and I allow that because I think it's good for them.
Yep.
And I work the Sunday for them. Yeah, my lens I got fixed. We don't have to bribe you. No, you don't have to bribe me with no presents. See, my homies. I give out more than most of the time. Like, Evan talks about me giving them corn snakes. I'm like, dude, they're just corn snakes. Take them. I told him,
do you still have the corn snakes?
I got some corn snakes, yeah. I want to get some different ones. I want to get into breeding because my daughter wants to do it.
That's what I was going to ask you. That was my next question. You're going to start breeding them.
Yeah, my daughter wants to do it. So I'm going to start getting, my basement's basically ready to set up for anything I want at the shop. So, I mean, I have tons of room at this place, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, my lens got fixed. I fixed it. I figured it out, and I fixed it. And it takes just as good pictures, so I'm happy.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was crushed from that lens. Oh, man. I was, like, in tears the next day because it was a 2-day show. So I had to go the next day, and I had to sell geckos. I had to sell stuff knowing that I had this lens broke. And I don't do good with, like, knowing there's a problem. I have an anxiety issue.
Yeah, I don't know if I got an issue, but I have troubles with it, too, when I know something's wrong, and it just drives me nuts.
My biggest mind thing is I don't think there's enough time for everything. So I could be 10 hours away from something, and I know what's coming up, and I will sit and dread it. Even if it's a good thing, I'll sit there like, got to do this at 8 o'clock. I got to do this at 8 o'clock, and I will get nothing done all day.
Yeah. That sucks. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Port City Pythons. I know they moved to Philadelphia, and they started doing their show from there, but I don't know what happened from there. They were doing pretty good. He got a bunch of king snakes in, I believe, and he was starting to breed and hatch and stuff out, but I don't know where he went. He just, like, stopped doing videos and stuff. I don't know. Him and his wife did them videos, too. Did a lot of interviews, too, so I don't know.
People go in and out. I mean, they do, like at me. I mean, I did herp radio, then I came back, and I tried to bring it back, and kept going back and forth. I mean, it's hard when you don't get support. You don't, like, you guys are really cool, and you guys watch us, and even if it's a small group, it keeps us going. That's what it does. If you know of any good homes for snakes, please spread the word of the ones I'm going to... Hey, let me know. Let me see. I'll put them out right now. They split up, but he did shows after... Oh, they split up. Let me see what I can find here. So she's got... possibly.
I did not know they split up.
Oh, so if anyone is looking, you guys can contact Emily or, contact me, and I'll get you in touch with her. We're looking to rehouse a sand boa, an anoristic corn snake female, and a sand boa's a male, a corn snake male, and these prices are not bad. Jeez. Wow. A Brooks King snake female. That's a really good price. I'm going to let you guys talk to her about price. Anyone that wants it, I'll get you in contact with her. Just get a hold of me. I'll get you in contact with her. We're looking to do a Western garter snake female, a baby anoristic head albino jungle corn. Ball pythons is a vanilla Enchi super pastel male. Wow. Banana male, a 66% go, 66% het pie ball. Non-visuals because they're possible hets. Spell Spyro on the back. That's kind of cool. Spyro. That's kind of cool. A normal male, a normal female, a pinstripe female, and an Enchi black pastel female. That Enchi has to look cool. So, and guys, the prices are not bad at all. yeah, so guys, just get in touch with me, and I will get you in touch with Emily, and we can see if we can get some stuff going for her. Jonathan Leo's Evan was on their podcast. Evan is awesome, and that podcast is good. Port City Pythons was it? Yeah. Right. I want to get them. That's what I'm talking about. That Brooks King snake price is insane. Whew. Even at old prices, that's insane. Is that me doing feedback? Is that me? I don't know who that is. Whatever. This is a little feedback.
Could be wind. I got a lot of wind going on right now, so.
Emily, we got your back. We got your back. Yeah, you guys get in touch with me on Facebook, YouTube, anywhere you guys are listening to this. Get in touch with me. I'll get you in touch with Emily. We can work that out. And I'm going to vouch for her because her stuff's healthy as all get out because she loves animals.
Yep.
So, we're almost done. Wow, we can actually end on time today because Gary's tired.
Yes.
Gary runs all these stores, and maybe I should do the Kickstarter. Maybe Emily's right. I should just try it. What's the worst that can happen?
Somebody says something, you say, I'll show you where it all goes. That's what you got to do.
I'll be totally clear with it too. I'll show. I mean, I have someone that offered to do custom caging for me. I'd use VivTech for all the lighting, so I'd keep it in the reptile hobby. I wouldn't go outside the reptile hobby.
Well, see, that's good.
So I'd keep it in the reptile hobby. How should I put it?
We need to get them on here.
Who's that?
VivTech.
We do. I'll send them a message after this. The worst thing that happens is you don't get the funds, and it's worth it. You're right. But I'll keep it in a hobby, and I'll do like VivTech, and I'll do like a custom cage place, and keep it like all in the hobby. The money would stay with the hobby, and see what happens. I mean, I was thinking if I didn't do a Kickstarter, and let's say a caging company wanted to donate like half of the caging I buy, that would be huge. But I mean, I'm really sucky at asking for help. I'm just sucky at it. I'm really bad. But I promise you, when people buy stuff off me, they win. When I send stuff, they win.
Well, Port City Python did release a video 1 day ago. It was a short, though.
Port City's back up, but I could do giveaways.
It's not interviews. It's just short little videos.
Oh, God, like shorts. I do. She's talking about giveaways, guys. If we hit 1,000, I will make it worth it. I'm talking about giving away bloods. I'll give away Skittle crosses. I'll give away tons of stuff. I'll give away roaches. We'll do, if we get to 1,000 subscribers, you guys share it the hell out of this. Tell people. I will sit and do a live with Andrew, and we'll just have a show of giving away stuff. I don't care.
I got a few things I could throw in the mix. Got a few things.
Shoot, yes. I mean, I will rock this out, and we'll give away some books, and we'll give away some geckos. We'll give away, I mean, I don't mind asking for donations for prizes for you guys. Yep. I don't mind doing that. I'll see if I can get some custom cages involved, maybe some racks people involved, and stuff like that. I'll give away stuff. I'll give away stuff all day. I said I'll give away bloods. You guys want albino bloods? You guys want infernal stuff? You guys want clouded? I mean, if you really want clouded, I'll figure that out too. I don't care. We'll give away some stuff. I'm all about giving away stuff. Shoot, maybe I'll give away Orner Exotics. I love this hat. I love this hat. This hat's awesome.
Yeah, 1,000. That's what we need.
This 1,000. That's all I want. This 1,000. And you guys want to know the reason I want to go to 1,000? I'm going to be transparent again. Then we can do super chat, and all the super chats is going to buy more prizes for you guys. That's all it's going to do.
That's what it's going to do.
I don't care. The money to run this podcast is only, it costs me like $600 to $800 a year. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It's just money. I breed after suffers too, so could throw snakes after suffer. Wow, there it is. Look at this. See, that's what I'm talking about. I throw in a giveaway. See, that's what I'm talking about. That I want
That's
to.
why you're in a circle of trust. No,
You're in a
just
circle
kidding.
of trust. The one
Just
thing I
kidding.
want to do is I want to give away like US Arc memberships.
Mm-hmm.
At least once a month, give away a US Arc membership or something like that. I do want to do that. I do like how people donate to US Arc. I like that, but we need members.
Grandma.
I don't. What do I got? Oh, here. I'm gonna find in my photography again. See, I showed this. That's been shown a few times. Wait, that.
Yeah.
There's a fox. And then I got postcards from Georgetown. I found them again. And that sports card thing I was gonna do with the, I got to get a hold of whatchamacallit.
Ed there, yeah, I told you.
And
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that
yeah.
going. But I need a. I was thinking about doing a Kickstarter for that because that would be a true business. Do a Kickstarter for it and get that going. And I got to think of a name. I didn't think of a name for it, but I got the idea. I'm hoping I succeed. I'm hoping. I want Andrew to succeed. I want Andrew to bust it out with all his geckos. He's got some awesome stuff going.
Thank you, but he will succeed.
I'll
will
breed a
definitely
gecko
succeed.
too. I bred a gecko once.
Once.
I did a gecko one time. Send you art. I could do it. I could do that. I do have some pictures that I can't do anymore. If you guys notice, some of my pictures came off my pages because they were sold to some different networks. So I can't. Like some things I can. I still can. But
Thank
some
you.
of my pictures have been taken down. Andrew's awesome. There it is.
I like that.
We're gonna start a wolf pack.
A wolf pack.
I
You're gonna be in the wolf pack.
All I'm thinking about is what's his name? I can't think of his name. And the
Aphronakis or whatever his name is.
yeah, he's like the wolf pack.
The wolf pack. You
So
were
we
always
can-
in the wolf pack.
So we
but now
can
you're in
do. We can look for what he said, but I don't want to say it on here. But he looked for that and cocaine.
Yeah.
The other words is even worse. But yeah, that was funny. NWO too. NWO. Yeah. Oh, Scott Hall. Oh man, now you got me thinking of Scott Hall. Scott Hall passed away. Scott Hall,
Yes.
Razor Ramon.
Yeah. A few months
Hey.
back.
Bad times don't last,
Nope.
but bad guys do.
Do.
Oh God, I used to watch Razor Ramon so much, and him and NWO and Wolfpack. Oh jeez, because you guys do know I know wrestlers.
Absolutely.
Oh, Macho Man. Oh jeez, Macho.
Oh yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim.
We can do a collation of. Let's do it. Macho
forget
Man Randy
Ice
Savage. Hey, here's a story. Now this is something that I'll get this in there. I have a friend, a really close friend that knows Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh yeah. That's
Like,
cool.
Drove him around for weekends. So, but Jake the Snake Roberts isn't looked at kindly in the reptile world.
No.
So, I mean, I understand what they were doing at the time. I understand it, and Jake the Snake is in a different place now.
Yes, he is.
But Jake the Snake is a friend of my good friends. My buddy does like toys and toyathons or cons. What are they? Oh, God, he's gonna kill me now. But where they do a bunch of Comic Cons, yeah. He does one of those, and he knows like all these people, like, and Jake the Snake is part of it. Yeah, like part of that group. But Jake the Snake is in AEW now, and I do know like wrestlers. I do know some wrestlers personally, but that's just because my past job used to sponsor Cricket used to sponsor WWE, so we got to meet wrestlers all the time.
Well, that's cool.
You know, like the Miz. The Miz knows who I am. The Miz follows me on Twitter and talks to me on Twitter. If anyone doesn't believe me, he's on my Twitter account, and we talk back and forth all the time. Same as Eric Metcalf of Cleveland Browns. He talks to me all the time. That's my homie. Well, but the Miz is from Cleveland. That's how we connected. He's from Cleveland. So, That was a while ago for him too. Yeah, Macho
Yeah.
Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, man. Oh, there's people that get upset. Yeah, there's people that's like, you know that you don't know that person.
Oh yeah.
Like, give you an example. I had someone not believe I talked to Eric Metcalf here, and like literally I called him on the phone. I was like, there you go. And the guy goes, you can't tell me, so we did FaceTime instead. I was like, dude. How I met Eric was I was in a big contest for radio for Cleveland Browns. I was trying to win a job, basically win a job for the Cleveland Browns. And I put out there I want to interview an ex-Cleveland Browns, and Eric Metcalf was my first one. And he followed me on Twitter and says, when do you want to do the interview, bud? And that was it.
Yeah, see? That's like my mom. She's friends with M. Night Shyamalan's dad. The
Really?
direct, yeah. He was so excited when he was like, oh, check this out. My son's doing this, before he was even doing movies.
See, that's cool. Yeah. Like, and then Tony Shalhoub is my wife's cousin. So
Yes.
the 13
I
Ghosts.
saw him on
Yeah.
I saw him on TV the other day on a movie, and I thought of you right away. I'm like, that's Gary's.
Yeah, like he knows me, he knows my wife. Yeah, he's just, and he's so laid back in real life. He's just a really good guy.
Trying to think what movie it was.
13 Ghosts. Oh, the movie. He's in 13 Ghosts. Men in Black. He's in another one that's.
He was in one. The one I watched had Marky Mark. What's his name? Mark Wahlberg in it, and
Oh,
The Rock
yeah.
was in it.
Yes, I can't think of the name of it. I know what
They
you're
were-
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. They were robbing him. It was pretty cool.
Yep. He's a good actor. He's a good actor. He's a really good person. So. I don't know anyone famous other than you guys and Wally. Wally's famous.
Oh.
More famous than me.
I don't even consider it fame.
Wally's famous. Wally's got like he's over 12K. I don't know.
Something like that.
Wally's famous.
I'll tell you what did happen though. I was doing live streams on my channel like every day. We did a podcast every day. Not a podcast, but a
A lot.
vlog,
Yeah.
a vlog every day, and I did a live stream every day. We did that for 2 years straight.
Oh.
All right. And Becky and I went into a store, and this person looked at her and says, I know who you are. I see you on the thing. She's like, that's it. We're done.
That is the coolest thing ever. That is the coolest thing ever. That's what I'm talking about. The only place I get recognized is usually reptile shows and stuff like
Yeah.
that. My voice gets recognized more than anything else.
Yeah.
Like when in Daytona, Marissa Pierce recognized my voice right away from my old radio show, and she's like, "You're Gary," and I'm like, "I'm not that famous. Come on now." I was like, "Geez, you're Marissa Pierce," and you don't know Marissa Pierce. She's a model, and she was down there, and she did a lot of modeling with reptiles at the time, and really good. I don't know whatever happened to Marissa.
No, I don't either.
I don't know what happened to Marissa. She kind of faded away. But yeah, that was cool. And now, what about before we go, what about that Ball Python movie coming out from Dave?
Dave, that'll
Dave
be
Kaufman.
cool. I want to see it. So I'm sure it's going to be I don't know if it'll be downloadable or if you have to buy the DVD or something.
No, he's putting it up free on YouTube.
Is he really? I did
Yeah.
not know he was doing that free.
Yeah, he's doing it for free on YouTube.
I will definitely be watching it.
I've been watching the stuff he puts out. I just like Dave. I really like Dave.
Dave's cool. He would like to come on. I'll
Yeah.
talk to him. But he's been busy, like he just
Yeah.
got back from Africa and now he's doing all this,
Dave's awesome. Do you know what the best thing about Dave is? I can show my daughter this stuff, okay? But me and Dave didn't know each other, okay? We weren't like, oh, that's Dave, that's Gary. But we like knew of each other, and I knew more of him because he's more famous, And but he treated my daughter so well, and just gave her a bunch of stuff, and said, "Here you go, let her hold snakes," and that won me over. That won me over. I was like, "Oh, you treat my daughter like a queen, and you're my homie." So, that won me.
I tell you what happened. I had all his DVDs, and we had a fire in Oklahoma. And I lost them. And one day I was talking to him. I'm like, yeah, I like all your DVDs. I got to buy them again. I said, because I lost them all in a fire. Well, a week later, I opened up my mailbox and there was a whole bunch that they were all in there. I was like, sweet.
Dave's
Sweet.
cool.
Cool guy.
Yeah, like I have the very first Herper signed by a whole bunch of people from the Daytona show.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have another one I bought off him and he signed personally to me.
Yeah.
And then of course I got like the very first Snake Bite series.
Yeah.
I got shirts from Dr. Choo Choo and stuff like that. But I mean, I was slinging his gear back then, and now I'm getting hot again. Sorry, Flawless.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're my homie. But yeah, I mean, Dave just does it right. I can sit my daughter, my granddaughter, and my grandson in front of that TV and not
Never
worry
have to
about two things.
Nothing that comes across that's gonna be bad.
And I mean, I'm lucky enough that he's in Wisconsin. I get to see him once in a while at shows.
Yep.
So, because he does Sewer Fest, he does do Sewer Fest.
Yep. Well, that's not a far drive because from Minneapolis to it's that couple-hour ride across to there. So
he does do sewer. It's just nice having people like that, and that's what I want. I want to educate. I mean, I wish, and there's no way I probably have Orner Exotics YouTube ever up to that level. I mean, who knows? But that's the dream. That's the dream, to have it where you get that big and you don't change. He didn't change. He's a filmmaker. He's an actual filmmaker.
Yep.
Oh, so I mean, Dave's good people.
You're not that far away from everybody. I'm more far away than anybody because I live in the middle of nowhere. Trust me when I tell you. In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, North Dakota. But you're closer to our boy Terry, though.
Yeah.
I should bug Terry. I should send him a message.
Yep. Get him on.
I should send him a message. Say,
He's
Terry,
cool as shit.
buddy.
He's cool.
Yeah, I should get some old time. We got to get a Venomous show too. Get these people, get the Venomous back on. Venomous is a close place to my heart. That Venomous does. I'm so far. Everyone is Washington, but you got Bigfoot.
Well, you got a few bigger breeders in there.
Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
You got. I gotta think.
I don't know who's out there, but
there's some bigger people out there.
Jeff Scott's out that way in California, but he's southern. Like I think Jeff's like south of San Fran.
And you got Josh right there.
See, there, boom, Josh is awesome. Don't tell all our secrets. There it is.
D's Balls. That's the guy's name. Is called D's Balls. He's in Washington.
I'm gonna call this right now. Josh doesn't think so, but he's gonna blow up bigger than he even thinks.
I know he is.
He's got an eye for breeding. He's got an eye for the breed with stuff. He's got hotness.
Dylan. That's his name. Dylan. Yeah, Dylan's pretty cool. I like Dylan.
I got a friend named Dylan. My boy Dab.
Yeah.
Dylan, Brittany, yeah.
I was talking to him the other day too.
He's so busy, but that dude.
Kind of shocked because when the storm comes through, I was like, "Dude, are you guys okay with that?" He's like, "Dude, thanks for checking in, man." I'm like, "Oh, dude, that's what I do."
Yeah, he lost power. He's the one I opened my home. But I mean, my house is his house. Period. My house is his house. So. Blow up too big, though. Don't blow up too big. You're going to be more famous than anyone I know. We're going to blow you up. We're going to blow you up. We're going to make him so huge. We need to get him a throne. We need to build him a Game of Morphs throne.
Have you ever seen his stickers?
Yeah, that's why I want to build him.
Yeah, I got some. I got to put them up, and then I'm going to put yeah.
We need to get him a throne, and then he can sit down on it. Yes. Oh,
So, here's a question for you, Josh. Are you looking forward to the before the Game of Thrones, the whole series that's coming out about it before they became the Game of Thrones thing? It's coming out. I think it comes out in July or August.
But there's a new Game of Thrones movie?
It's not going to be Game of Thrones. It's like what happened before the Game of Thrones.
So like before the Dragon Round and all that.
Yeah, George R. Martin. I think he's so cool. I got
That's awesome. I don't have anything like that. What do I got? I got another mic. I found that, see?
Well, that's pretty cool.
I don't even know where I got it. I like legit don't know where I got this. And oh, there's the squeezy thing. Oh, now I can see. This don't have a model. Oh, it is a BM9 800. So it's not a 990, but it's an 800.
There you go.
Oh, this is not a bad mic.
So your wife is super excited about it. That's cool. That is cool. I'm gonna be watching too.
You guys want to see inside a mic? That takes.
There ain't much to those. You know that? It's kind of weird.
This isn't a bad mic. I don't know where I got it though. Wow, I don't know where I got it.
Yes, you do. You do have to get the courage up to make your own YouTube channel.
All right, so let's make one tomorrow. My wife's super excited. That's what I'm talking about. So Emily's gonna have a YouTube channel started by tomorrow, guys. Make sure you go subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be called Awesome Pod. Write that down. Awesome Pod.
Awesome Pod.
Awesome Pod. Write that down. I'm such a jerk. Such a jerk.
I watched the first season, the first half of the season of Stranger Things. It's out. It's pretty interesting. It explains a lot. Now the next season, the second half of the season starts July 1st, so I'm waiting for that.
Oh, you guys are gonna hate me.
You don't watch it, do you?
I've never seen Stranger Things.
You know,
I don't have time.
Here's the deal with it. Stranger Things was good. The first season was really good. Second season was kind of slacked. You know, and then...
Is that where 11 came from? Isn't there a girl named 11?
Uh-huh. 11.
11. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about then. See, I watch TV in my car. I know someone's going to yell at me. But I watch a movie and I can stop it. Like I'm watching Delivery Man right now. It's so
Delivery Man.
Have you seen that?
I think it's the one I'm thinking of.
It's about a guy that finds out he's a father of like 500 something people.
Yes, Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn's in it, and he's like, I'm at the point where he just found out that he's father to all these kids, and well, adults now, and he's pulling one file because he's being sued, so these people can know their real father. And he keeps pulling one out, and he's finding out this person's famous, this person's a drug addict, and he's trying to help each one of them without telling them. Well, that's where I'm at right now. So, I don't know. The next season is what I can't wait for. Oh,
the second half of the season, you mean? I've watched the first half of the season 4. You have seen that, right, Emily? Because there's 2 parts to the season. The first part came out, I watched. Now the second part's coming up. 7 episodes, I think, in the first half of the season.
I don't get to watch TV.
Definitely gotta watch it.
I don't get to watch TV that often. Like, I come home, I get to watch Shrek and stuff, and my kids have that on. I'll watch that, and the one I'm watching now is a panda that knows karate. Kung Fu Panda. I've been watching that.
I definitely remember those days. When my grandchildren come over, same thing.
And now my daughter's watching. They made books when they were smaller. The girls all used to read the books. Babysitter Club, and now there's like a TV show, Babysitter Club. So I was like, oh, whatever. That's all I do. Whatever. So it's all good. I think everyone should buy. Who wants to buy Orner Exotics?
I don't got enough money to buy $1 million business.
That's not $1 million business. I got. If I sold every gecko for even $100, well, maybe that's a lot.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, I didn't think of it that way. Yeah, I give the racks away for free. Yeah, man.
I could do payments.
There we go. Just breed it.
$25 a month
Keep it,
for the
Gary,
next
because you're
1,000 years.
Let's see. She said, "Keep it." I'm gonna have a lot of cool stuff this year because I'm not wholesaling a lot and I didn't breed a lot, so it's been like hot stuff, like all the special projects.
I'm excited to see what you produce.
If I hit a bell patty this year, oh jeez. And my problem though is I want to hit a male, so all the stuff I can hit a bell patty is getting an incubated male. So I'm not going to make any possible double het females this year. So, but I am going to incubate all my. I got a het patty, het bell male, and I bred it to bells, so I can make visual bells that are het patty. And then I bred it to patternless, pure patty, so I can make patternless possible het bells. So then I'll have those, and I'll figure it out next year. So I'm going after that bell patty. If I make a male, it's over. It's done. I'll keep hitting it, unless it's a dead gene like no one's talking about. But the predator did get mentioned on that podcast of Strength of Leos.
Which one I didn't hear you.
The predator got mentioned, which is the bell patty eclipse with patty radar. So I don't know if anyone's ever just done bell patty. So I don't know.
So what would make you think it was a dead gene? Like what would make it not work in any possible fashion? What do you think would stop that from working?
I just think it's too close. That on the genetic whatever, it's just too close, and it's a genetic mistake if it happens. And it's almost like a super spider can't live together. You know, it kills them off. Now, I'm not saying it is because there is a visual of an adult. What I'm saying is if you get a visual double het or a visual double recessive, it becomes easier to make them again.
Yeah.
So
nobody's done it.
And no one kept doing it. And everyone's like, oh, well, it's just because it's just an albino patty. Well, the rainwater patty and the tremper patty, all people still produce them to this day.
Yes, they do.
So I was talking to Miles, and it makes sense that it's just a genetic mistake when them two line up. They usually it won't let it happen, but then when it does happen, it's a rarity. So,
but if you hit it, do you think you'll be able to produce more? Or
if I can make it an adult and it breeds, I'll do it. There's no doubt in my mind if I can make it live. But I mean, we don't know if it can or not at the time because, I mean, the three people I know that did it, one I don't believe was Tremper. The one overseas, I personally don't believe it. And the two that's been made in the United States, the people don't even talk about it.
No, which is odd.
Yeah, and Matt had a collection at the time larger than mine. Well, maybe not larger than mine now, but I mean, it was large enough to do it due to numbers. It's a numbers game, but I mean, it's just a double recessive.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like Blizzard Tremper and Blizzard Tremper Eclipse. I mean, we're already doing like, Diablo Blanco's a thing, and well, it's not that hard. So it shouldn't be that hard.
No.
I mean, there's triple recessives out there, so.
Got my fingers crossed for you, bud.
We'll see. I mean, it'd be cool if we did a Murphy patternless Blizzard Eclipse Bellabite. But I mean, it should have, when it happened, it should have just happened really quick. Because I mean, a gecko to egg to breeder is 1 year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to hit with a het to het. I mean, double het to double het. It shouldn't be, but we'll see. If I kind of hope that I hit a patternless out of this pair and a bell out of this pair that is 66% het the other, and I can prove it out to be the other. Because I got the collection to breed it, and I can prove it out.
I bet you can't, Josh.
Cypher is... Ooh, Cypher. I say go for Bell Cypher, but, I mean, it's been done, and it's amazing looking, and I don't want to tell you to go after it, but that's an amazing little combo.
You really like the Bell, don't you?
I think it holds color best out of all of them. They hold color. I call them the grown-up albino.
I don't know. Josh, I don't know what it would look like.
I don't know. I mean, Patty takes out the pattern. I mean, of course, patternless as a baby has pattern, but as an adult, that takes the pattern out. So Oh. Like I'm trying to do blood in the patty, but it takes out that color too. But then, I mean, so does Blizzard, and people bred Blizzard to color again. Sunsets. I truly believe that that selective breeding is the way to go.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. He's gonna put it in everything. I think that selectively breeding Cypher into like bold, tangerine, even a hyperxanthic. I know this sounds really bad. People are like, "Oh, it's just yellow." I mean, a high yellow Cypher would be pretty popping with the way it does. Yeah. I mean, maybe even getting pastel or high contrast albino in it.
Yeah. That male needs to gain 5 grams, but that female just got done breeding for the season, so she may drop these eggs from, if there's, she gave me 10 eggs already, 10 or 12. She may drop another clutch for you or something.
That's insane.
Yes.
I would love to see that. That's insane. That would be cool. I'm a white and yellow fan.
I like white and yellow. I like white and yellow. I do.
I'm old school old white and yellows hypoed out and got ugly as adults, but when you add them into like Bell, they're just insane. I think Bell, white and yellow are best looking of the albinos, but white and yellow Eclipse are pretty cool too.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to steer clear of Eclipse, but that should be you should be good there. I know there's where some pure white and yellows at. I know someone's got them.
What did you say there? You know somebody's got them?
Yeah, that'd be me. I'll sell them for $50,000 hairs.
Just get a couple dolls and shave them.
That's what I'm doing. So, man, you got anything else to add? I'm getting tired, bro.
Nope, that's it.
And that's not a cig, it's a stylus. I just put it in my mouth. Stylus. I don't smoke. I like money.
I don't smoke either. Never have. Never
I like
will.
money. I have a white and yellow from John Het Tremper. Yeah, I got the pure. Well, I'll know it's pure, but it was sold as a pure, and I know the lineage of it, so I'm pretty sure it is. I could trace it back all the way to Jeff Scott. So we should be fine there. And I know where Jeff Scott got his white and yellow, so we should be good. So you're awesome too, Emily. You're amazing.
Absolutely.
We love you. So anything you want to add, bro?
Nope, that was it. I'm good.
I'm good too. I'm gonna go night here in a minute.
Yep.
So, all right, guys, we had fun today.
Peace.
Yeah.